In the last few weeks, we have seen what we can simply call discriminatory application of the law when it comes to the COVID guidelines. This is something that is wrong. You cannot have a law that restrains some people and under the COVID crisis, and under the same COVID crisis, you allow another segment to break the law wantonly. This is wrong. It's either you free all or deny all. It should be even-handed. So this morning, indeed, I talked to the Minister for Health, Honorable Mutahi Kagwe. And I would also like this message to go to Honorable Matiang'i, that it is either free all or deny all. In this COVID crisis, let us not give the impression that under the cover of COVID, some people are being facilitated or being seen to be facilitated to conduct political activities, and then you want to say that others should be restrained. That is not correct. We should not continue on that path. But the question is this. Only a few days ago, prior to Wetangula going home to Bungoma, or Malulu going to his constituency in Malava, we had a series of meetings conducted by Oparanya, Eugene Wamalwa, and other elders and other governors like Wangamati, Ojamong, moving all over Western Kenya in total disregard of the COVID regulations, gathering elders without observing the guidelines in cramped up places, exposing these elders of our community and so many other people to the COVID crisis. And ironically, they were not blocked by the police, but they were being guided by the police and guided by the chiefs and the assistant chiefs in these gatherings, under the guise that they are distributing food relief and talking to the community leaders on the need to be united, on the need to support government, on the need to alter the political configuration in Western Kenya. So were the meetings that were conducted a few days earlier by the Kajiado Sky team, where they started in Kajiado, they moved to parts of Bungoma, parts of Kakamega, parts of Busia, parts of Vihiga. Weren't these meetings taking place during the COVID crisis time? If indeed you are having all these governors gathering and talking to community leaders, then what is the basis of saying that churches cannot open? The scenes we have seen, and there's a lot of electronic evidence of people scrambling for food in these other gatherings. The people of Western Kenya being reduced to look like they're scrambling for food, for crumbs, under this COVID crisis. And then thereafter they are lectured. We are law-abiding citizens. I am a law-abiding citizen. We want to make sure that Kenyans are all protected against COVID. And I also want to emphasize that the people of Western Kenya, me included, have never been disloyal to President Uhuru Kenyatta. We therefore find it strange that there is heightened activity around Western Kenya and in Western Kenya in a discriminatory manner or fashion to try and give the impression that Western Kenya is disloyal to President Uhuru Kenyatta. That is rubbish. The law to protect Kenyans must be enforced equitably, without discrimination. Either deny all or free all. Simple. Either deny all or free all. If this is not done, what signal are we sending to the Kenyan people? We are sending a signal that there are some who are privileged. When guidelines around COVID are put in place, they do not affect them. They are immune. But when others are supposed to do it, those laws must be enforced. We are seeing, even in death, we are seeing privileged application of the law on how funerals are being conducted. This is not the way to ensure that Kenyans will obey the guidelines against COVID.